Hello, welcome. I'm going to teach you how to play Steal Back Your Joy by Renzema. I am a huge fan of Renzema's music, like literally all of it. One of my favorite artists, hands down, actually. And this is a great song, lyrically, and then musically there's some fun stuff in here too with diminished chords that we'll get into. But yeah, it's not super complicated, so let's get into it. So I'm not going to show you how to play the right hand exactly how he plays it. Like I'll definitely show you the stuff that he's doing so that you know like what it is that you're hearing and how to play it. But I would encourage you to make it your own. You don't have to play it exactly the way that the original is played. You know what I'm saying? Like make it your own. Get creative. Like you don't have to play exactly the same notes as he is. You know, it's music. Feel it out. Get creative. You can strum it. You can do different patterns. You can do whatever you want. But so I'll show you like the basics of what he's doing. But as far as the actual exact finger picking pattern, like get creative. I'm not gonna show you that, partially because I don't know it. But but anyways, so for starters, we're in the key of F. So standard tuning, capo 5, playing C shapes. That's an F. So we're reading C shapes. So you do C, F, G, A minor, and then there's also a diminished chord in here, and we'll get to that momentarily. But those are the shapes that we're going to be using. So capo 5, C. The verse and the intro and the verse are the same thing basically. So he's going from a C sus, which stands for suspended, to a C. And so what that is just, it's a C normal. It's a C, but instead of having your middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string, you're going to put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the D string. And so instead of sounding like this, it'll sound like this. You hear that? And now like that's already like the first chord of the song. Like you hear it. You hear it. You just noodle around. And so that's your C suspended. It's kind of acting like an F. It's very similar to the F chord. It's just a couple notes away. So you're going from C sus. Kind of noodle around there, and then you go to a C. You just take that pinky off and play the 2nd fret. You play a C normal. Put 2nd fret on the D string. And that's basically it for the intro and the verse. You go C suspended, and then to C normal, and you just go back and forth. Start the verse, you go, we've been living with the lights out, seeing by the light of the moon. We've been walking like blind men, but there's a dawn that's breaking soon. Now, for some of the little flourishes and little spicy things that he's adding in there, all those is hammer-ons and pull-offs on different notes. So let me show you those real quick. One of them, the first thing you hear is he's hammering on his this pinky right here from the normal C to the suspended C. He's going, and so all that's doing is, but you do it with your pinky while you're playing. So you go. So you hear that, and you're like, wait, that's the song. And like, yeah, it's cool. Another thing he's doing is you also hear this really early in the song. What that is that's a pinky on the 3rd fret of the high E string, and then you pull that off. And that's all he's doing. He's just hammering stuff on and pulling stuff off on chords that are on notes that are in the scale. And so another one you can do is 3rd fret on the B string to the 1st fret of the B string. You can hammer that on with your pinky as well. He also does this index finger on the 1st fret of the B string. That also gets pulled off and hammered back on occasionally. Another one that I hear while he's playing during the song is this middle finger on the 2nd fret of the D string. That one also gets. He also does that in there as well. And so again, just get creative, make it your own, however you want it. you're like, you know what this needs? This needs one of those. Like, just get creative, make it your own, and enjoy the song while you're playing it. So that's the intro and the verse. Now from there we go into the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus, this is where it gets cool, because you go to a diminished chord, which is not normal in most songs, but it's a fantastic chord for transitions and a lot going on with diminished chords, but it's for another time. But basically, you go from the C, but there's a dawn that's breaking soon. You go to the C, and then you go to this diminished chord, and it sounds like that, very tense. And so what this is, you have your middle finger on the second fret of the B, on the second fret of the A string, your ring finger on the third fret of the D string, index finger on the first fret of the G string, and your pinky on the third fret of the B string. And so all together, and it's very tense. You can feel that. It's like unsettling almost. It's like the most tense chord you can make. So this is a diminished seventh chord. And so this is how the pre-chorus starts. You go from that C, there's a dawn that's breaking soon. And here it goes, diminished, and it feels like that snake's taken. Then you go A minor, all that it can take. And so that's just A minor, G, F, from you. And there you go to the C, to the 1, to G, you. And then right here, you can just feel it. Like now, like you want to get into the chorus. You're like, let's get there. It's like calling, you know. And so again, that's the pre-chorus. You go diminished. And it feels like that snake's taken. A minor, G, F, C from you, and then G to take us into the chorus. You. Now for the chorus. We go F from that G, you. You go F. Go on, steal back your joy to a C. And then we're going to do that again. Because the destroyer's plans are all that. C. And then here's fun because you walk it down. You go, are being destroyed. So you go from C. Then you take your middle finger and put it on the second fret of the A string. And then you play an A minor from there. And so that's walking down the bass. Being destroyed. And then you play all of that over again. So you go on, take back your life. Back to F, cause that's the only thing that's C. And then with the walk down, dying tonight to the A minor. Then I go back to F. If the thief comes to steal your flame, to a G, and then back to the F. Go on, take it back again, and then C. And this is now the instrumental. But that's the chorus. Let's going to play it one more time through, and then we'll get into the instrumental after the chorus. So you go, again, that's F, C, F, C, to a walk down to the A, and then you do that twice. You do that twice. That's your chorus. So again, so go on, steal back your joy. The destroyer's plans are all that are being destroyed. Go on, take back your life. Cause that's the only thing that's dying tonight. If the thief comes to steal your flame, go on, take it back again. And now we get into the post-chorus, or the instrumental. And the instrumental is basically the pre-chorus, just with one more diminished chord in there. And so go on, take it back again. You go C, ooh, diminished chord, from the same one from the last time. And so now you take the same shape, the exact same shape, but you move it up 1, 2, 3 frets. And so now this is a D diminished seventh for our purposes, as far as chord shapes go. And so it's the same shape. You just move it up 3 frets. 1, 2, 3. And then you play the same thing. The A minor, G, F. To a C, to a G. Ooh, no. And then you can resolve to the 1 right there, the C. And so again, that's, you go C to the diminished. We're going to play it all the way through. Move that diminished chord up. A minor, G, walk it down, F, C, G, and then resolve it back to the C. And so now with the melody being sung, you go, ooh, and that's basically the whole song. You just repeat all this in order. And so now we're going to play it all the way through. We're going to go second verse, pre-chorus, chorus, and then play it through to the end. It's all the same things. We'll play it slow. So again, verse 2, we start on that C suspended. That's with that pinky on the 3rd fret of the D string. So you go. You go. We've been living in hospitals, waiting on more bad news. Regular C, take that pinky off. Pinky back on. Back to C normal. And now we go diminished, remember? And it feels like that snake's taking A minor G F from you, from C, ooh, G. Chorus, you go F, C. So go on, steal back your joy. F. The destroyer's plans are all that. Walk it down from C, being destroyed. F. Do it again. Go on, take back your life. 'Cause that's the only thing that's dying tonight. F. If the thief comes to steal your flame, to a G, back down to F. If the thief comes to steal your back up flame, if the thief comes to steal your flame, go on, take it back again, and then do the instrumental. Ooh. Resolve to the 1. And that's basically the whole song. It's not super complicated. Those diminished chords are interesting, especially if this is your first time encountering those. You might need to practice that for a little bit, but they're really useful and great for transitions. Chris Renzema, I'm a huge fan of his music. If you don't know, like, I just am. I love all of his stuff. But lyrically, like, musically, like, it's great. Like, death's the only thing that's dying tonight. Come on, like, what more do you want, you know? It's a great song. I love his stuff again, and yeah, that's all from me for today. Let me know if you want any other songs, tutorials, I guess. I'm down to show you some more stuff, but yeah. Until then, I'll see you next time. Peace.